Hey, Max here. I'm joined with my wife, Duckie.
Hi, everybody.
And this is a episode of The Test. Now, what The Test is, it's a review show to take on the most popular dolls, toys, and collectibles, and to see if they deserve and live up to the hype, if they're the best of the best, and ultimately, at the end of the video, will these stand the test of time? Will we look back and say these were quality dolls? In this episode, we're going to talk about the Disney Descendants 2 movie dolls.
Okay, it's July 4th, 2017, and I have the Disney Descendant 2 movie dolls here, and these are really popular right now because the movie's coming out later this month.
Alright, some review points that we're going to go over in this episode is how the character represents the movie, the style of the movie, the actor in the movie, and their outfits, the durability and quality of these dolls, the fun factor, a positive and negative, where could they improve. We're each going to give 1 point where we think they could improve, and the highlight and the low light of the line.
Here's a quick close-up of each doll. Here's Evie, a quick look at her hairstyle and her nice makeup, her outfit, her jacket dress, pretty cool, leggings, and her boots. Here's Ben with his hat, a look at his face, his jacket with the shirt front open, the cool belt with the beast belt buckle, his pants, and then finally the black boots. Here's an up-close look at Mal with her longer purple hair, her jacket that has all those details printed on, the black belt, the red fingerless gloves, her purple pants with the printed on print, and finally a look at her boots. And then lastly we have Uma with her pirate hat, her long hair, her cool pirate jacket, and the fringe on her dress, and then go down to her boots.
Okay, our first topic in this review is character representation. Do these dolls resemble the actors and the characters in the movie? These are movie dolls, so they should represent the characters and how they look in the movie. What are your thoughts, Duckie?
I think they do. I think, personally, as far as the faces, I think Uma, for me personally, looks like the actress the most. And in the outfit, I think they did a good job with all the outfits. Of course, they had to simplify them for the dolls because there's a lot of details in the movie costumes that it would be probably impossible to do for a doll, like all the little studs and metal pieces. But I think overall they did a good job.
Okay, I see your point there with like the zippers, and I agree too. Uma, I really like the face on the doll. She looks really close to the actress, at least a nice representation in doll form. The other strong one to me for character representation is Evie. She's my favorite from the neck up with her makeup and hair. Really resembles how she looks in the movie. So that's my favorite for character representation. Okay, our next review point is going to be durability, quality, and accessories. So what are your thoughts?
I think the quality of the outfits is pretty high. The edges have the stitching. There's not too much that I see that I think would fray, or if a child was playing with the clothes, I think would mess up. Maybe the fringe on Uma might get a little tangled, but other than that, I think it would hold up pretty well. That's my opinion.
See, my opinion is quite different though. I think the durability well, there are no accessories. So, the outfits, this is what you get. So I think the fashion should be of a higher quality since you're not getting any other accessories. There's no stands, no combs. You're just getting the outfit with these dolls for the movie. And with Mal, with this ragged cuts here, her sleeves, and I think she's my main issue in the line is the Mal doll, because I think this is going to rip easy, and the collar is not very good quality. They could have used a little bit higher quality fabrics, or like this plasticky material could have been a little bit thicker if it's supposed to represent jacket material. So I think if after a little bit of use with a younger one, it could be an issue. Also with Uma's skirt, I think that's going to rip easy. There's not a lot of stitching on all of the ends there, so it's half and half. It's a mixed bag with the quality. Okay, now this is where we're going to talk about the fun factor, or maybe the it factor. Now the movie's coming out, so even though I have issues, I think the fun factor is very high with these, because these are great to have if like a young one, if you're gonna enjoy the new movie coming out, to have your Mao and your Uma and your Ben and your Evie doll. So I think in that way it works. They did skimp on the details, but to have them when you're watching the movie, that's gonna be a lot of fun. You agree?
Yes, I think that's a good point. To have them while you're watching the movie, and then they can like dance with you to the songs.
Now we're going to talk about where they could improve with this line, what we want to see in the future for Disney Descendants dolls. I have a lot of opinions here. The quality of the fabric, a little bit more variety with the fabric, some layers. A lot of this is like his jacket and shirt are sewn together. This hat is a real bad quality. Anyone can make a better hat than that. And it's missing some paint details. Her belt is a big eyesore for me. There should be a little bit color variation. It just looks like a big black plastic blob. And Uma's hair. Her hair is so important to her character. Maybe they couldn't do all the braids. A few braids here and there. I know you can braid them yourself, but my big thing is you should get the quality right out of the package. You shouldn't have to customize it all. There also could be some paint detail on her hat, because her hat is a big piece of her character as well. What are your thoughts, Duckie?
Yeah, I would agree with you on more detail. Like, I understand they can't do everything with all the zippers and studs, but as far as Ben actually having a shirt and a jacket, I think they could have done that. And Uma's dress and jacket being two separate pieces. Those kinds of things I like, instead of just everything being one piece outfit. I like separate pieces because it gives you more flexibility when making outfits and changing their fashion and having fun dressing them up and everything like that. And also adding paint details to accessories that are also just one color plastic, like Uma's hat and Mal's belt, and some of the shoes too.
Yeah, it would make it so much more dynamic if they just did that little extra effort. Even if not the higher quality fabrics, at least give us the details on the accessories. Now, our final review point before we get to the overall recommendations at the end is the highlight and low light of the line, your favorite and least favorite.
I'm going to go first. My favorite doll of the line is Uma, and I think my least favorite doll of this line, unfortunately, I think it's Ben. I'm going to go with Ben for my least favorite.
You read my mind, because I was going to pick Uma because of this is the first time we get the character. This is pretty much her signature outfit the first time you see them. And my least favorite is Ben. He was in the dire need for an upgrade. There's been so many Ben dolls. I think it's time to get real hair for him. He has long enough hair that they could do it.
Yeah.
Other than that, another highlight just for a part of a doll is definitely Evie. and her makeup and hair.
Yeah. She has really nice makeup and hair.
Okay, this is the end, the wrap up the review, give our final recommendations, and honestly, the reason we give the date at the beginning of the test, the review show where we go over these popular products in dolls, toys, and collectibles, is we want to see, are these strong enough to pass the test of time? I think that the movie has enough followers. There's a lot of Disney Descendants fans out there, and I think the movie will be remembered as a fun kids movie and something that more than kids can enjoy. It's a musical, it's a lot of fun, but do the dolls stand up to the test of time? What are your thoughts, Duckie?
I think they pass because they're cute dolls and they have cute accessories and they go along well with the movie.
Unfortunately for me, my opinion is I think they fail. I don't think that they represent enough of the characters and what they have going in the movie and their outfits. There's a lot of missing details. There's literal corners cut on the fabrics of these dolls. The Mal is the most upsetting to me because the jagged edges and missing paint detail. Now keep in mind, you are still getting articulation and hair on most of them except the Ben doll, but you're only getting the fashion of this doll. There's no other accessory except the fashion. Even if you're new to Disney Descendants, maybe that's cool. You don't have a Mal doll yet. For followers of this property, there's a lot of other Mal and Evie dolls and Ben, and the only thing you're getting is this new outfit that has literal corners cut. So for me, it's a fail. We really appreciate you watching this episode of The Test, and we hope you have a great day.
Yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.